The scene opens in the 1844 room at Buckingham Palace, where King Charles stands staring at a portrait of his mother. The air is thick with the scent of beeswax and regret. His private secretary, Sir Clive, enters with a tablet, his face pale. "Your Majesty," he begins, voice trembling slightly. "The Prince of Wales he's made a public statement." Charles doesn't turn. "Regarding?" Sir Clive swallows hard. "Regarding the Queen Consort's staff and patronages. He's restructured them. Substantially." The king finally turns, his eyes weary. "Show me." On the screen, William's official statement, released without palace approval. The wording is diplomatic, but the meaning is clear. Dozens of Camilla's positions are being reassigned, her office downsized, her influence curtailed. It's not just a reorganization, it's a demotion. A very public one. Charles's hand trembles as he reads. "When? 30 minutes ago, sir." It's already trending worldwide. The king moves to his desk, the same desk where his mother once sat. He reaches for the phone to call his son, then stops. His hand falls to his side. He can't make the call. Not because he doesn't want to, but because William has played this perfectly. Every move is constitutionally sound. Every change justifiable by the modernization of the monarchy. But both men know the truth. This is punishment. Punishment for years of subtle maneuvers, for whispered campaigns, for what Camilla did to Diana. And the most devastating part? Charles realizes he's powerless to stop it. Because William isn't just his son, he's the future of the monarchy. And the future has just declared war on the past. Flashback to 3 weeks earlier. William sits with his private secretary in Kensington Palace, reviewing documents. The Queen Consort's office cost the taxpayer £800,000 annually, he notes coldly. Her patronage of the Royal Veterinary College conflicts with my wife's work in early childhood development. Her style of monarchy belongs to another era. The secretary hesitates. "Sir, your father—" "My father is king," William cuts in. "But I am the future, and the future cannot be held hostage to the past." The scene shifts to Highgrove, where Charles walks with Camilla in the gardens. She's heard rumors of William's plans. "He hates me," she says quietly. "After all these years, after everything." Charles stops walking. "He doesn't hate you. He worships his mother's memory. And in his eyes, you represent her pain." Back at Windsor, William visits Diana's resting place. He places flowers on the grave, his face a mask of quiet determination. "I'm sorry it took me so long, Mother," he whispers. "But I'm making it right now." The battle isn't about titles or positions. It's about legacy. William's determination to honor his mother's memory versus Charles's need to protect his wife's dignity. And caught in the middle, the very future of the crown. Charles sits with his most trusted advisors around the polished table in the king's private room. The numbers don't lie. William and Catherine's approval ratings dwarf Camilla's. The younger couple represents the future. The king and his consort represent a complicated past. Constitutionally, you could countermand him, the Attorney General advises. But politically, it would be disastrous. The communications secretary adds, "The prince's team has framed this as streamlining and modernizing. The press is already praising his vision. If you oppose this," Charles understands. To defend his wife would be to side with the old ways against the new, to appear sentimental rather than strategic, to prioritize personal loyalty over the institution's survival. He remembers his mother's words. "The monarchy must always evolve, Charles, even when it pains us." Now he understands what she meant. The evolution sometimes requires sacrificing the people you love for the institution you serve. The final scene returns to the present. Charles stands at the window, watching the changing of the guard. The perfect, precise movements, centuries of tradition. But traditions change. Monarchies evolve, even when it breaks a king's heart. He finally speaks to Sir Clive. "Do nothing, Your Majesty. Release a statement supporting the prince's modernization efforts." The words taste like ash. "Emphasize our shared commitment to an efficient, relevant monarchy." Charles turns from the window, his face etched with the agony of a man torn between love and duty, between his wife and his legacy. He made a promise to Camilla, to stand by her always. But he also swore an oath to preserve the monarchy. In the end, the crown must come first, even if it means breaking his wife's heart, even if it means letting his son win this battle. The monarchy has survived for 1,000 years not by holding on to the past, but by surrendering to the future.